This is the Grote full hollow body jazz guitar and the IYV IJZ 500. Both of these guitars are available from time to time on Amazon, and they're both around the $250 to $300 range. You can see the IYV has a beautiful top, figured veneers, gold hardware, really nice inlays. Also has a 7-piece binding. The sides are 2-piece. There is a seam down the middle, if you can see it. And it's actually a 3-piece back. It's 4 inches deep, so it's very deep. The heel block doesn't go all the way down. As you can see, it stops right here. It's a really good guitar for the money. I'd say the sound of this one is a little more open and airy than the Grote. The Grote electric sound is a lot more direct than the IYV, but the IYV gets a good electrified sound for crisp highs and bass. Mid-range seems to be not as prominent as in the Grote. So if that's what you're looking for, the IYV might be a good choice. Both this guitar and the Grote don't have a ton of acoustic sound for how deep they are. But the pickups are fine, the hardware is fine. Both guitars are going to require some setup, most likely. This IYV is not set up as well as the Grote. I've had the Grote for a while now. And both require significant fret leveling. There are spots all over the place that need to be leveled to get these guitars playing properly. But I think they're a good value for the money, and they certainly look very nice. If you want something with a little more bling and something that's going to look a little different, the IYV looks really cool for that. If you want something a little more subtle and classic, I think the Grote does that a little better than the IYV. Here's the Grote full depth, fully hollow jazz guitar. Really like the headstock. This has a 5-piece binding all the way around the guitar. The IYV had the 7-piece binding only on the top, and then regular binding on the back with just a single white piece. I like both the finishes. Thing I like a little bit more about the Grote is its 3 3/4 depth on the sides. It is one single piece of wood. rather than the IYV, which uses 2 pieces of wood to achieve a 4-inch depth, which is really deep. The Grote also weighs about 1.5 pounds less than the IYV. So if you're a gigging musician, you plan to be gigging with these, and you're carrying your guitar on your back like I am, the Grote for me is a better choice because of the weight and size. The Grote also gets a really good mid-range that I think amplifies really well and sounds very direct. I also like that the top isn't multiple pieces, and the back is just a 2-piece with a really nice flame. As I said, the Grote gets a very nice direct mid sound, so if you're planning on playing in a louder setting and amplifying the instrument, for me the Grote achieves a more usable sound in a band setting. However, the IYV does sound nice too, like I said, but just kind of a different thing, a little more airy, where the Grote would be a little bit more direct. So I think both of these are really good guitars. For the money, they are going to require some setup, so if you're good with that, they're really worth it. You might have to put a little bit of time into it. If not, you'll have to probably bring it to a luthier to have it set up a bit. So you're looking at some added cost there.